Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents The Cosmic Energizer, The Miracle Power of the Universe, by Joseph Murphy. Narrated by Timothy Andrés Pabon. Putting the Cosmic Energizer to work for a miraculous new life. There is a mystical power within you, which I call the Cosmic Energizer, that can completely transform your life spiritually, mentally, financially, and socially, and set you on the high road to happiness, freedom, and peace of mind. This power lies dormant within you, and when you learn about it and begin to use this mystical power, you can solve your problems, find your true place in life, and begin to live the life more abundant. I have seen men and women lifted up from the midst of frustration, sickness, poverty, and despair through the application of the Cosmic Energizer within themselves, and made sound, well, prosperous, and full of vitality, energy, and enthusiasm. They entered into a life of almost boundless power. You are connected with this infinite power, which can teach you all things. All that is necessary is that you have an open and receptive mind. I have known businessmen, housewives, taxi drivers, short-order cooks, men and women from all walks of life, to be inspired into new thoughts and ideas which made them large fortunes, resulting in promotion and far greater opportunities to release their hidden talents. As you listen to the various chapters in this book and apply the simple techniques outlined herein, you will attract the right friends, the right partner in life, the ideal associates in your business or professional field, and kindred spirits who harmonize with you and who are interested in the same ideas, plans, and purposes. This Cosmic Energizer can furnish you with all the wealth you need, provide you with the ideal house, and the prosperity enabling you to be, to do, to have, and to go wherever you want, according to your heart's desire. This Cosmic Energizer is already well known to millions of people throughout the world and has been known to certain illumined people for thousands of years. This power is the presence of God in man. To be aware of this power and to utilize it in your life is your divine birthright. In this book, you will learn to let this divine power flow through your mind, body, business, and all other phases of your life, so that you need no longer live a life of limitation, lack, and difficulties, but will rise up like an eagle with the wings of thought, feeling, imagination, and faith to the realm of unlimited resources, dominion, and joy. As you listen to this book, you will realize more and more that this mystic, wonder-working power is within your own mind, and you can begin to use it immediately, as it is responsive to your thought. This power is stronger than a laser beam, hydrogen, atomic or nuclear missiles, and more potent than all the energies and explosives in the whole world. It is the power of the infinite, or God, unlimited and inexhaustible. When you have listened to a few chapters of this book, you will recognize how men and women have made conscious contact with this power and set it operating in their businesses, home lives, and financial affairs. All the wonderful results they achieved can be yours also. I urge you to study this book and to apply the methods of scientific prayer elaborated on herein. As you do, I feel absolutely convinced that you will make use of this miracle-working power that will banish confusion, misery, lack, melancholy, and failure. It will sever you from emotional and physical bondage and place you on the royal road to the fulfillment of your fondest dreams. The instructions given are in ordinary, everyday language, the same as you find in your daily papers, periodicals, and current magazines. The unique feature of this book is its down-to-earth practicality. Here you are presented with simple mental and spiritual formulas, which you can apply in your workaday world. Over 30 years ago, the author of this book decreed silently, prior to sleep at night, that all his writings would be published in all modern languages. I didn't lift a finger in trying to have it done. The wisdom of my subconscious responded and caused publishers in many countries to seek permission to translate my writings into their respective languages. Today, many of my books are translated into French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, and Spanish. This is what happens when you know how to turn over your request to your subconscious mind. Results follow in divine order. About 24 years ago, I turned over a request to my deeper mind as follows. Infinite intelligence opens up the way for me to lecture all over the world in divine law and order. Some weeks passed by, and invitations came in from India, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, France, England, and Japan. I visited all these countries, lectured there, and got an enthusiastic reception, making lifelong friends. I have revisited many of these countries since then, and have conducted classes on mental and spiritual laws. I have appeared on radio and television both here and abroad. You can use this power wisely. It is no respecter of persons, and will respond to you when you follow the procedures outlined in this book. The proceeding is mentioned solely for the purpose of demonstrating how the wisdom of the cosmic Energizer responds according to the nature of your request. As a general rule, I avoid making references to myself, but I believe these paragraphs will be of interest to many listeners seeking a simple way to get answers from the infinite power within us all. In Chapter 2, you will hear about a man born and reared in the ghetto with its attendant limitations. He heard a teacher explain how he could get all the money he needed, and he began to play a game in his mind, imagining all the constructive ways he would utilize the money, as if he already had it. From time to time, he conducted inner conversations with himself on the wise use of the money. He carried a picture in his mind of graduating from college, opening his own business, traveling all over the world, sending worthy young people to college and paying their expenses. He won a scholarship, married a wealthy woman, graduated cum laude, opened his own business, and prospered in a magnificent way. He eventually retired as a multimillionaire. Likewise, you can discover in this book why money is simply a thought, image in your mind, and your inner speech can manifest all you want. In Chapter 1, you will hear how a junior executive began to tap the wisdom of the cosmic Energizer within him and advanced from $40,000 to $200,000 a year. He established a mental pattern in his mind and claimed definitely that the energy of the infinite passing through the pattern in his mind would cause it to be engraved in his deeper mind. He made a habit of this, and one day while working at the bank, he was approached by a man who had conducted large transactions there. This man asked him to head his concern in Texas as financial advisor at a salary of $200,000. Listen to the complete episode about this man, and you too will begin to discover the wonder-working power within yourself. The cosmic Energizer is instantly available to you, and the only difference between one man rolling in wealth and another who can't make ends meet is that the wealthy man has tuned in to the cosmic Energizer, either consciously or unconsciously, and it responds to him in avalanches of abundance. In Chapter 6, you will hear a fascinating account of a mother who learned how to apply the healing power of the cosmic Energizer. Her boy suffered from severe asthmatic attacks, which did not always respond to medication. 3 or 4 times a day in her imagination, she pictured her boy in front of her saying, "Mom, God healed me. I feel wonderful." She persisted in this mental image, and at the end of a month, the boy was completely free from the paroxysmal attacks of asthma. There is only one healing power, and this woman knew that her mental imagery and feeling would resurrect the healing power in her son. In other words, she was in rapport with the subconscious of her son, and she impregnated her subconscious and his subconscious also with the idea of wholeness. In Chapter 7, you will learn how a detective leads a charmed life even though he was shot at 20 times. He knows the cosmic Energizer responds when he calls upon it. His prayer morning and night is, "The whole armor of God surrounds me. I bear a charmed life."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?